Okay, so can you share about this squad for match against Laos and India?
Yeah, I think it's a good squad. It's a good mix of young players, experienced players, senior players. So I think we've got a good mix in there, and it's going to be an exciting few games.
And supposedly this team, you have Natsuisa, but no. So what do you think on that?
Yeah, I think he's going to be a miss because he's such a great player with a lot of quality. But Zafri coming in for him is another great player, different in terms of position slightly, but again another great player and someone that can definitely contribute towards this team.
Stuart, coming off of the league where you guys have scored like double digits in like 4 games, what kind of confidence do you bring with you into the national team?
Yeah, I think definitely doing well with your club can bring in some confidence in terms of form to a national team. So hopefully myself and my other teammates can bring that confidence into the national team games.
Okay, with the Auckland City draw the other day and then losing 4-0 to New Zealand, what kind of experience and lessons did you learn personally then?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a difficult away camp. New Zealand, long flight, long travel, and then the camp there against such a high quality team. I don't think their ranking reflects how good of a team they are, so definitely a lot of lessons learned, a lot of video that we have watched on the game and things that we can use to improve in these next 2 games.
Stuart,
After New Zealand trip, do you think this is the right time for Malaysia to get back into the winning ways, especially ahead for the AFF Cup?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's the perfect opportunity for us to prove that we're able to win games. I think, we're all disappointed about the result, but like I said, we played a very, very high quality team in New Zealand, so I think we can bounce back, come back stronger, and hopefully we can get 2 good results this camp.
Stuart, with current amazing performance by you, beautiful goals, numbers of assists, do you think you are in the best condition?
Yeah, I think in terms of injury earlier on this season, it's been difficult for me and something I haven't faced so far in terms of my time in Malaysia. So I think definitely coming back and trying to prove that I can show something and contribute towards the team. Especially for the national team, I'd like to add more goals and more assists. So that's definitely something I'll be thinking about in these next few games.
With your ability to do long-range shooting, does the coach ask you to do more, something like that, as our secret weapon maybe?
Yeah, of course. I think that every player has a few attributes that will be their best attributes, and I think in terms of myself, I need to show that more with the national team, that I can score goals here as well as with my club.
Stuart, we've been playing a lot of away games and we know that our away record is not so great, and we asked Coach Pao yesterday and he said that there's a lot of factors that play into it, like weather conditions, food, logistics and all that. Do you agree?
Yeah, I guess what he said is true, and it's difficult for any team to go away from home and win, so it's definitely something we have to work on and get experience from. The majority of my time with the national team has been games here in Malaysia, so I think it's great experience to go to countries that we don't go to often, such as India, to try and win there.
So what are your expectations for the Laos and India match?
I think they'll both be 2 very different games, 2 very different challenges, so it definitely won't be easy either game, and we need to be fully focused on each one. Definitely focus on Laos because it's first, and then after that we'll worry about the India challenge.
Straight last for me. Before this talk show, now Romel, as a senior player, do you think this affect for our team the hit game against Laos and India?
Like I said, there are big losses because they're 2 great players, but at the same time, that's why we have the reserve list. We've got great players also on the reserve list to come in and step up. Maybe they haven't got as much experience, but they've got something to prove that they should be on there in the first place. So it's definitely going to be exciting for some of the players that haven't played before to try and get caps and do well for the team.